Hello guys, good morning once more. This is TUTOR MAK. Okay, I just hope you are having a lovely Wednesday on this 29th July 2026. Okay, so I'd like to give you another presentation as usual. Okay, so in the previous video I was just sharing about the use of adverbs of frequency. Yes, we also talked about adverbs of place. Okay, so if you haven't been following, please guys, do follow. Especially my grade 12s will be writing their examination, their final examination this year. Please follow my videos. If you haven't followed me on TikTok, follow me. If you haven't subscribed on my YouTube channel, subscribe. And then if you're watching me on Facebook, just like and share. Okay, the future is bright. Okay, guys, so I won't go much in details on today's presentation. I'll just be brief. Okay, I'll just be brief. Okay guys, so I'm just elaborating on the previous presentation, so where I talked about pronouns together with in fact, the topic was relative clauses. And here we talked about pronouns, which are relative pronouns. Relative what? Relative pronouns. Relative pronouns. Okay, so I said relative pronouns introduce what we call relative clauses. So a clause is just a sentence having the subject and the verb in it. Okay, so that one, it is introduced by relative pronouns in a sentence. So example, let me give you an example. So I'll start with I'm going to start with a noun, of course. I'm going to start with a noun. So I'll say Bridget. So in some cases they'll just start with a noun like this, Bridget. So I'll use a relative pronoun who. Okay, so that's my relative pronoun. Okay, now tell us the relative clause. So we'll say Bridget, who is my neighbor. Okay, who is my neighbor? What does that mean? Has traveled. Okay, it's as simple as drinking water, you guys. So this is how we use relative pronouns to introduce relative clauses. So this guys comes under transformations. You're supposed to know how to do it. Okay, yes, so it's possible. So the next point that I want to touch on is the use of whose as a relative pronoun. Okay, whose. Okay, guys, whose. Remember other relative pronouns we have that, we have which. Okay, we have whom. Okay, so in my future videos, I'll explain how we use whom as a relative clauses. We are told to transform a sentence such like that. Okay, so in this case, whose, remember, whose shows just belonging. Okay, whose. So we can use it when asking. We want to know the owner of that thing. So we say, whose bag is this? Whose bag is this? Or whose house is this? Okay, whose. So now using it to introduce a relative clauses. So I'll give you one sentence, then I'll ask you to transform. So I'll say, I'll start with a noun. I'll say, Mr. Mwiche plays in Zambia national team. Full stop. Then I'll say, he has been injured. He has been in. Okay, guys, so the examiners will ask you to transform this sentence. They'll say start with Mr. Mwiche. Mr. Mwiche. Okay, guys, look at this. Have you seen? We have two sentences here. The first idea and the second idea. How can we transform this sentence starting with Mr. Mwiche? So, we can rewrite this one using who, number one. Okay, so we'll just say Mr. Mwiche, who has been injured, plays in Zambia national team. Okay, it's as simple as drinking water. Yes, water. Okay, guys, so the food for thoughts that I'll leave you with is to use whose. Try to use whose to introduce a relative clause. To introduce a relative clause. Okay, so the answers, I'll need them just below the comment section. Okay, so if you haven't registered, please register. My line is on the screen. Yes, at an affordable fee. Okay, especially the guys who are sitting for their examination this year. Okay, the future is bright, guys. I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for your time. Watch out for the next video.